Hey, Jen says, dear Andrea, our 10-month-old knows exactly why he sits on the potty or toilet. And he surely has to pee as his cloth backup has been dry for several hours. You've got a camel who can hold it. It's fine. But he simply refuses to pee. Life seems too exciting to lose time on the potty. Branson's the same way. An interesting toy or object can only entertain him for a short amount of time, and I wonder also if this toy might distract him from peeing. Thanks again for your help. Okay, so Jen, my very first hit in my mind is to tell you, if possible, to put him on the potty and turn your back and very seriously pretend to do something else. Oh, this happens to be my board book. I'm busy. I'm organizing something. Oh yeah, okay. Nothing in his reach. Okay, so what that does is gives him privacy. At 10 months, they already need privacy. So once you turn your back, especially if you leave the room, but you probably can at 10 months, and he's been dry for several hours, you just need to give him some privacy by ignoring him in the bathroom. Try it and let me know how it goes. Ariane says, same situation here, 10 months old, EC since 3 months, frequently cries on the potty. Now that he can, he crawls away and then pees on the floor. For yours, I would get a WeePod. I've linked to it in the comments. Go to diaperfree.com/WeePod, WEEPOD. It is a great reducer that really holds them in there, kind of like a bumbo seat, so it holds them in there a little bit better. And you absolutely should pretend to busy yourself with something else in the bathroom. If you're afraid they're going to fall off, my experience has been, you need to be careful and do what you think is best for your child and not responsible for any, you can take your own advice, okay? But what I've experienced is if I back off enough and don't make eye contact, that gives enough privacy for them to go and feel like they're not being watched, and they don't try to jump off the toilet seat. The other thing is, like, in starting to do that, I will put towels or something underneath just in case. We also, okay, totally doing remodeling. Please do not make fun of my bathroom. This is where we pee Branson. You see it? There's a toilet. So there's a tub. We sit on the tub near enough to catch him if we need to. Turn our eyes, scratch at the tub, do something else. He pees, even if he's refusing to pee. So try that. Okay. Yeah, holding him on the toilet seat's not going to fly. Clearly he's upset because by now he would be independent, Jen and Ariane. If we lived somewhere else, they would be able to just crawl outside and go. They don't need us at this point. It's their body. So they need some privacy. Ariane is worried, should I continue doing this or will he develop a fear or hate of the potty? I want to continue to see, but don't want to put pressure on my little one. Yeah, you're not pressuring them by doing the right thing. If they need to go and they're crying and they're upset, it's because something in the environment is not quite right, or maybe they really don't need to go. So there's that. But you don't just stop doing EC because you don't want to pressure them. EC doesn't pressure them. EC is child-led. So they're basically born with this instinct and they're telling you when they need to go. And then they stop telling you for a while and you really got to figure it out, because if they don't tell you they're hungry, you're still going to feed them, right? If they don't tell you that they're tired by saying, you know, doing sign language for it, but they're clearly, you need to provide them with a nap. It's your job. So you're not going to be pressuring them by putting them in a nap. You're going to be pressuring them by offering them food. You're not going to be pressuring them by offering them the potty. What your child is asking for, Ariane, is a bit of privacy and some independence. It's really hard to give at this age, so don't give in and don't stop. Crying on the potty is usually, I mean, gosh, obviously he needs to go. So he's probably crying because he needs to go and he feels the pressure and he may not like that potty. It could be anything, so try those things. Stephanie says, we really like the Prince Lionheart WeePod that Andrea recommended. We have both the squishy and the hard plastic one with handles. It's so much easier to set her on there and give privacy so that she might be more willing to go and less able to just get up and walk away like she does on the floor potty. Boom. What I just said. Thank you, Stephanie. That's awesome. You just said exactly what I was going to say. Okay, or what I already said. We are on the same page, you guys. Let's move on.